Let us go to Jonah. And if you have pen and paper, si vous avez plume avec papier, ou retiel. I know some of you have your phone out. Now I'm giving you permission to have your phone if you having your phone to write. Do not text your friends. Don't text your boo or anybody. Don't go to TikTok or Instagram or anything. No social media. Just go straight to notes. Swipe all of those other apps out of the way. Go straight to notes. We're gonna take some notes together, okay? Praise God. May the Lord bless this already blessed word. It says, and I want to try to move quickly because okay. And we need, can I have somebody who knows how to read Creole? Be ready to read the Creole quickly, all right? In Jonah chapter 3, verse 4, all of those who read English, read with me. On the first day Jonah started into the city, he proclaimed, 40 more days and Nineveh will be what? Overturned. I want somebody to write down in your notes, 40 days. What does it say in Creole? Jonas entre dans la ville. Li fait yon journée à marcher et puis li prend parler ak moun yo. Li di yo comme ça. Dans 40 jours la ville Ninive pral disparaître. Combien de jours? 40 jours. 40 jours, so écrit 40 jours. Put 40 days. Next verse, number 5. Let us read English, people. The Ninevites believed God. They declared a fast, and all of them, from the greatest to the least, put on sackcloth. I want y'all to write the word believe. And I want you to write down declared a fast. And I want you to write down all of them. And I want you to write greatest to the least. All right? So it's believe God, declare a fast, all of them, greatest to the least. All right? And now let's go to Creoles, people, verset 5. Moun la vi yo te kwen nan message bon Dieu a. Yo bay l'ordre pour tout moun, malheureux kou grenèg rete sans manger. Pour yo mette rad sac sou yo, pour montrer gens yo nan la peine pour tout mal yo te fait. OK, écrit dans papier ou quoi dans message bon Dieu. Quoi dans message bon Dieu. Deuxième point what mettez c'est malheureux kou grenèg rete sans manger. All right? Say, those are the notes that I want you to write. Yo kwen un message bon Dieu. All right? Malheureux pour grand nèg, rete sans manger. All right, next verse. When the news reached the king of Nineveh, he rose from his throne, took off his royal robes, covered himself with sackcloth, and sat down in the dust. Put king of Nineveh rose from his throne. That's all I want you to write. King of Nineveh rose from his throne. Go to the Creole. Qui ça les dit dans verset 6. Nouvelle arrivée dans oreilles wa la ville Ninive là. Li levé sous fauteuil li a, li wete bel rad qui te sou li a. Li mette rad sac sou li. Le fini, li chita à terre dans sang diffé. Mais vle pour nous écrire la ville Nineveh. No, I want to mettre wa la ville Ninive. Levé sous fauteuil là. Ça seulement. All right, next verse. Then he issued a proclamation in Nineveh by the decree of the king and his nobles, do not let any man or beast, herd or flock taste anything. Do not let them eat or drink. I just want you to write, do not let them eat or drink. Do not let them eat or drink. Qui ça dit dans verset 7? Li voye fè yon publication dans toute la ville là. Li dit comme ça. Mais l'autre roi ensemble avec l'autre chef li yo bay. Personne pas pour manger rien. Ni moun, ni bœuf, ni mouton, tout pour être sans manger, sans boire. Mais vle pour nous écrire tout pour être sans manger, sans boire. Tout pour être sans manger, sans boire. Continue. But let
man and beast be covered with sackcloth. Let everyone call urgently on God. Let them give up their evil ways and their violence. I want you to write down, let everyone call urgently on God. And if you would like to add, to give up their evil ways and violence, you can put that as well. But I want that specifically. Let everyone call urgently on God. Qui ça li dit dans Creole?
Tout moun va gen rat sak sou yo. Tout bête va nan la peine. Tout moun va la prier bon Dieu ak tout kè yo. Ya quitté tout mauvais acte ak tout méchanceté yo te kon fè dans la vie yo.
Écrit ça, tout moun va la prier bon Dieu ak tout kè yo. Tout moun va la prier bon Dieu. Li pa di moun ki sorti Jacques Mel, li pa di moun ki sorti Gonaïve, li di tout moun. It didn't say people that came from Jersey or people who came from, North Newark, or I'm from Ironbound. It said everyone. Next verse. And this is the question. Who knows? God may yet relent and with compassion turn from his fierce anger so that we will not perish. You have nothing right there.
Nous pas jamais connaît. Bon Dieu qu'a changé l'idée. La regrette ça li t'a pral faire. Li pas fâché sous nous encore. Comme ça, nous pas mourir.
Lizzie, nous pas jamais connaît. You pas même gagner une garantie. I just want you to pay attention to that. Perhaps. Next verse. When God saw what they did and how they turned from their evil ways, he had compassion and did not bring upon them the destruction he had threatened. I want you to write down, God saw. God saw. And I want you to also write down, he had compassion. God saw and he had compassion. What does it say in Creole?
Bon Dieu wè sa yo tap fè. Li wè yo te soti pou yo changer la vie yo vrai. C'est comme ça li changer l'idée. Li pa pini yo encore, Jean li te di li tap pral pini yo.
Nous met écrit li wè yo. Li wè yo. And nous met écrit c'est comme ça li changer l'idée. Ou nous mettez bon Dieu te manifester compassion. OK. Kounya nous pral entrer dans viandement message là. We're going to get into the meat of the message. And I pray that I can go through it very quickly, but at the same time, it sticks with you. All right? Let us put up the title. And this is for you. It is for everybody. Ma parle en anglais, ma parle en Creole. I'm speaking English. I'm speaking Creole. That means everybody. You could put your phone away. You could put your notebook away just for now, but you're going to need it again. You are the judge. You know how people say, don't judge me. Okay, I won't judge you. Now you be the judge. En pile moun yo di pa juge. OK, nous pas juger ou. Kounya mwen vle ou pou vin juge pop tête ou. You are the judge. What is your sentence? Ou c'est le juge là? Qui ça qui? Oh, verdict. Yeah, verdict. You are the judge. Okay? I have a question. How many days was given to the people of Nineveh to do the fast? Like how many days did they get to prepare? No. Combien jours yo te gen pour préparer pour jeûne ça? Combien jours? 0. What are you talking about? 40. There's no 40. Jonah came and he said, in 40 days, you're dead. So you're pas gen jour pour préparer. You're following me? There was not 30 days, 40 days. Oh, you gave me a year in advance. hey, guess what? In 40 days, you're dead. And what did they do? Qui ça yo fait? Yo déclare yon jeûne. And what did they say? No food, no drink. Pas gen manger, pas gen boire. Nous vînes dans HPC avec yon déclaration de yon 21 jours de jeûne. Nous te gen 2 semaines, nous te gen 3 semaines, gen quelques moun qui te kon ça d'avance parce que yo habité avec ça. Right? Mais nous bao instruction. Nous pas dit pas gen manger, pas gen boire, nous dit gen quelques manger ou pas cap manger. We didn't say you can't eat, we didn't say you can't drink. We said there are some foods you can't eat, some drinks you cannot drink. And now I want you to be your own judge. Some people are going to come and say, "Oh, I have medical." I am not judging you. Pas din ou gen bagay médical, c'est pas même cap juger ou même ou connaît propre tête ou, you know yourself. You be honest with yourself. I want you to judge yourself. I'm not going to judge you because I don't know your business. You don't know my business. Stay out of my business. I'll stay out of your business. But today, I want you to mind your business and be honest with yourself. Jodi mwen vle ou pou gade business pa ou et ou net tete ensemble avec propre tête ou. Parce qu'il y a trop dans nous-mêmes, nous marcher and we're walking in lies. We're delusional. We don't know the truth because we refuse to accept the truth. So I want you to judge since you know yourself so well, I want you to judge yourself. So you are the judge. What does it say? You are the judge. Say it with me. Say it with me. This is not no sleeping message. I'm going to get on some of y'all. I'm going to get in your face today. Kounya, nous trois à l'aise avec Pasteur Gersh qui gentil. Kounya me pas gentil avec nous. And now I'm going to be in your face. You are the judge. Let's go to the first slide. Kounya, take out your notebook, take out your notepads. You're going to judge yourself. I want you to start putting down points. Moi vle pour nous écrire tout point, right? Combien de nous-mêmes, and don't answer me. Don't answer me. I don't want to hear it because you're judging yourself. Combien de nous-mêmes t'as playé dans cœur nous, les nous tendez nous pour le faire 21 jours fast. Put 1 point. Everyone who complained in their hearts when they heard we're doing 21 days of fasting, when you complained in your heart, even if it was 0.5 seconds, you complained, put 1 point down. Next one. You complain to your friends and your family. Ou playen avec maman, papa, ou frères, sœurs, la caillou, zami ou yo, ou playen. N'importe jour. Don't tell me. Pas dim. C'est ou même qui juge pas, okay? You are the judge. Ou met agiter 3 points sous ça. Don't look at it and say, "Oh, I did the friends and family. I also complained in my heart, so I'm just going to count the friends." No. Put the 1 and you also put the 3, and 1 plus 3 equals what? 1 plus 3 égale. Okay, come on. Let's work together. Next one. Everyone who complained outside the church. Tout le monde qui plaît dehors l'église. Moun pa même marcher dans HPC. Yo tande wa plaît. Agite combien? 5. Mettez 5 sous lui. Everyone who complained outside the organization, add 5 to it. So if you have all 3, guess what? 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 1 is, so you're at 9, right? Are you still awake? Who's the judge? I'm not judging you. I don't know your score. All right? This is not FICO score we're talking about. We're talking about personal. Parce que nous dit 21 juin c'est un bagay qui personnel, n'est-ce pas? Même si nous fait collectivement, c'est un bagay qui personnel. Even though it is a personal fast, we're doing it as a corporate fast. You have to understand how important it is for you. Because in this world we live in, this world don't care if you're in a group. Le monde sa li pa care si ou nan groupe. Li poal vin pou sakaje ou personnellement. Gen moun kap soufri devant nous. Nou pa même kon sa. There are people who are suffering in the midst of us and we don't know it. That's why you don't take things lightly. What's the next one? I hope you're keeping tally. How many people ate the food that they're not supposed to eat? Combien moun ki mange yo pat supposé manger? Ou met agite yon. One. Si mte yon mauvais moun mette a di ou pour agiter plus pour chaque jour. Not pas chaque jour, chaque fois. Man, you know, just to save, because some of y'all lost count of how many times you ate unrestricted food. So we're just going to say +1. What's the next one? Everyone who ate unrestricted more than 3 times. Guess what? I did that on purpose. Don't put just 5. If you did it once, you put it 1 plus the 1. If you did it 5, you're going to add the 5 to the 1. So there's going to be 6 times. Si vous te mangez plus de 3 fois, manger ou pas supposé manger, ou pouvez agir 5 sur ça. Même si vous te déjà agi 1, ou agir 5, ça va faire 6 si vous te fait plus de 3 fois. Gen quelques moun kap, combien de fois m'te vient? 2 fois m'te vient? OK, c'est un seul. OK. Next one. Combien de nous-mêmes qui perdit enseignement prière? Is that a typo? Assignment. Please, it's not my fault. Assignment. Tout le monde nous baille nous sujet de prière chaque matin, chaque jour. Right? Gen moun qui pas prier. Gen moun qui pas prier. If you miss, thank you, they corrected. You miss the prayer assignment. Don't judge me. What is the next one? You miss multiple prayer assignments. OK? Si vous te perdu un seul jour, ou ajouter un point. Si vous faites plusieurs jours, pas seulement point ou ajouter un autre 5 points encore. So how's your score? Everybody alive? Tout haïtien qui dit yo fait bon dans l'école, mais vle ouais report card. Ooh. I want to see your report card. I put that in my stories because you're always talking about how good you did in school. Everybody was a scholar in Haiti. Then who was the ones who failed? If everybody passed, liars. What's the next one? Combien de nous-mêmes qui étaient fâchés, qui étaient angry, qui étaient nous joignent 21 jours ça, living comme innuisable? I'm making up my own French word. How many of you were mad about the fast, angry about the fast, or annoyed? I had to put those 3 because some of y'all are so funny. Even though y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all going to say, well, he didn't say angry. He didn't say annoyed. I wasn't mad. I was just annoyed. I'm putting all of it. Anything that is close to that type of virtue, mad, angry, annoyed, frustrated, whatever it is, add 1. Stop playing. I didn't put frustrated. If you were frustrated, put that 1 up there. Tout le monde qui était frustré dans bagay jeune, oh, pour que ça me fait jeune ça, ajoutez 1 plus. What is the next one? Combien a fait? Nous bien chrétiens, nous still vivants? You're still alive, Christians? Si Jésus te ouais report card ça, qui ça vous pensez la dit de nous-mêmes? De moi-même. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Combien de monde qui dit yo pas participer? Yo pas gagné aucune raison, yo just dit pas participer. I ain't gonna do it. Combien? Ajoutez 10. If you didn't even try, add 10. Add 10 points to that. What's the next one? You missed the day. Ou peut dire un jour parce que, oublié. OK. Grâce à Dieu, bon Dieu gagne grâce pour. +1. They forgot. They just forgot. They wake up, they ate the food. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I'm fasting. That happens. You know, life happens. You missed the day. What's the next one? Agir 3 points si ou tap engagé depuis dans 21 jours ça ou engagé dans 1. if you was engaged in any type of gossip or negative conversations, negative talk during this 21-day fast, you found time to talk about people, you found time to talk negative about yourself or anybody else, you better add 3 points to it. Sinon, 21 jours ça, ou te jouen temps pour passer à parler zin, ou jouen temps pour parler bagaille négative, ajoute 3 points. Add 3. Est-ce que nous l'avons? Hey, wake up. I'm going to start walking in the aisle. I'm going to start walking and touching people, like patting you on your shoulder or something. And I said it in advance so y'all can't prosecute me. All right, next one. Next one. You try to negotiate with God. Kounya ou vle négocier avec bon Dieu. Ou dit bon Dieu, ou comprendre moi. Ou kon tout bagay. Jodi a m'pa k'ap faire. Kounya c'est négocier. Kounya en bas négociation avec bon Dieu. If you negotiated or tried to negotiate with God in any way, shape, or form about why you should eat that chopped cheese, I know I'm guilty. Add that 1 point. Add that 1 point. Next one. How many people chose their own way after the negotiation? Nous voulons négocier avec bon Dieu, li gade ou avec yon figure, pour qui ça demande, ou connaît une réponse là. On nous dit, OK, m'a just marcher chemin moins choisi. Nous choisi propre chemin pas nous fait Jean nous voulons. If you chose your own way after the negotiation, God, you're not answering my prayer, so I'm just going to do it my way. Add 5 points to it. Agis 5 points sur ça. Est-ce que nous là? You still here? Let us go to the next one. We're almost done. Combien moun qui just baille les gains? I give up. I can't do it no more. It's too much. Add 7 points. Mettez Agis 7 sur lui. And then the last one, if you can think of anything else besides what we just said, add 7 points to it. Si ou ka pense de n'importe l'autre bagay que ou fait ou pas supposé faire, ou met agiter yon l'autre 7 points sur lui. Amen. Est-ce que nous là some of them? Okay, next slide. What does it say? What is your score? Combien ou gagne non papier? Le ou écrit tout numéro. Le ou ajouter. Qui ça? What is your score? What is your? Oh my gosh. Look at your number. Don't tell me. Padim, don't tell me, because I'm not your judge. Look at your number. Count your number. Count your blessings one by one now. Count your sins one by one. Now, go to the next slide. Your score reflects on how many counts you are found guilty. Uante, you come into the court, you know how they say you're guilty on the first count, second count, third. Your score is how many counts you're found guilty. Leonte, qui j'en ai dit? Court. Non, court. Yo pas dit ou, numéro que ou gain sous papier, c'est combien fois yo poil mettre une punition. And chaque punition gain quelques années de. Some have 5 years, some have 10 years. Look at your score. Think about what I just wrote. Think about what you just wrote. Some of y'all, you're not going to jail. Ou pas dans prison. So nous gardons, c'est juste un exercice que Pastor Gershom m'a fait. It's just an exercise Pastor Gershom is doing. Think of it this way. How many years of your blessings you are delaying? Combien de bénédictions vous mettez à part pour combien d'années? Combien portes ou bail la vie permission pour fermer devant? How many doors do you allow life to close in front of you just because you chose not to participate? You don't know the cost. Nous sortirons avec Jésus. Gain de bagaille ou fait pour moi. N'a chanter, nous pas même comprendre que ça n'a chanter. There are things that you've done for me that I don't know. There are fights that you fought for me that I don't know. But then if there's negative things that God done for you that you don't know, what about the blessings that you hold back that you don't know? Gen des combats ou bataille ou menen pour moi pas connais yo. Nous dit bon Dieu fait un pile bagaille nous pas connaît, li éviter bagaille qui mauvais dans la vie nous pas connaît. Mais combien bénédictions nous éviter parce que nous pas obéir, nous pas quoi. Your score reflects on how many counts you are found guilty. I don't judge you, you just judge yourself. Mais pas juger ou juger pour tête ou. Look at the paper, gardez papier. And kounya wap di bon Dieu, gardez combien pot moi fermé dans la vie moi parce que me pas obéi quoi. C'est tout ça pour nous chanter nous pas même comprendre qui ça n'a chanté. Like why? Why do we keep singing all of these blessed songs and we can never live them? Do you understand why God said my judgment will start in the church? Ou pas comprendre pour qui ça bon Dieu dit jugement moi pas commencer dans l'église, c'est parce que c'est ou même qui gagne tout antidote. You got the antidote, you got the answer and ou passer l'embêtise. That city of Nineveh, they did not have 3 weeks to prepare. Think about it. Yon moun vini yo di yo poal mourir dans 40 jours. Non même jour ou tomber dans jeûne. 40 days you will die, and in the same day they began to fast. Think about it. They shopped. Yo te acheté produit, n'est-ce pas? Kounya, what? They bought some groceries that day. Guess what happened to the groceries? I'm not touching it. They said no food, no water. Yo te gen Timon, there was kids there. There was children. There's a lot of people say, well, I got children, I got to eat. Think about it. Mother, father, children, all of them, no food, nothing to eat on the same day. You had 3 weeks in advance and you were complaining from day one. Depuis nos premiers jours à plaindre, ou te gen 2 semaines, 3 semaines pour préparer, ou still à plaindre. Ou gen possibilité pour manger, ou still à plaindre. Pour manger. Nineveh, li pas gagné choix. Quand y en a dit, oh, c'est parce que yo te poil mourir. If you're going to be so conceited and so filled with pride to say, well, it's because they were going to die. If I was going to die, I would have did the same thing. No, God will test you on little before he give you more. If you can't do the simple thing, 2-3 weeks, you choose to do the opposite because it is not your preference. There's a problem. I keep telling people, stop letting your preference be your principle. Essayez faire ça ou préférez vin plus important que ça bon Dieu dit ou pour faire. Nous tous avons préférence. You got preference, I got preference, I respect your preference, but when it comes to God's business, there's no such thing as preference. God, what did God say? Qui ça bon Dieu dit? That's what we need to do. What does the next slide say? How much does it cost to just trust and obey? Combien la coûté pour obéir et quoi? I told you that it is a personal thing. So, premier bagay ou te supposé faire, al devant bon Dieu, dit, bon Dieu, ou te demandé pour 21 jours de jeûne, qui ça ou dit de ça? Si vous voulez me faire, Seigneur, avec toute cœur main ouverte pour faire, ça seulement. Mais nous discuter, nous plaignons, nous baillons audience, nous parlons l'église mal, nous disons, oh, yo pas préparé nous, tout bagay ça yo. You've messed up already. You failed the test. So you telling me that God has to tell you what your blessing is first before you do it? Then where's the faith? What ton bon Dieu dit qui ça ou pour gagner dans souffrance avant ou faire sacrifice? Non, it doesn't work that way. C'est parce que si bon Dieu a averti chaque bagaille avant lui dire pour faire un sacrifice, c'est pas la foi ou pas marcher avec la foi. And we call ourselves Christians. Lord, have mercy. Now, what does the next slide say? I'm almost done. What does it cost? It costs you your pride. It costs you your time. It costs you your comfort. It costs you your energy. It costs you meals. It costs you something. But it does not compare to what you're going to lose if you don't follow God's way. La coûte un bagay. Là où passe n'importe sacrifice ou faire bon Dieu la coûte un bagay. Mais ça ou pas le perdre dans sacrifice là ou pas cap comparer les bénédictions que bon Dieu gagne pour vous. The Bible says the suffering of my present time is not worthy to be compared to the glory that is to be revealed. Some of you are so stuck. You're so stuck in the present. You're so stuck in what's going on. You're so stuck in what the suffering is. And God said the blessing is more important. And you say, I don't care about the blessing. I'm talking about the suffering. Okay. You are your own judge. I've come to a point in my life where God has revealed to me certain things in me that I did not know exist. Pendant 21 jours, jeune ça, mon Dieu révélé dans moi-même quelques bagages même pas connaît exister. I could have easily said, Lord, it's not fair. It's not fair. No, it's not fair. But God is not doing it to hurt me. He's there to save me. La fait pour sauver me. Because he's not concerned about how good it feels in my life. Some of y'all, unfortunately, you will choose to suffer rather than to be blessed. And nobody could save you but Jesus. And it's sad that you're choosing negativity, heartache, and pain over God because you care more about what you see than what you don't see. Il y a plein de monde qui peut rester dans souffrance jusqu'à ce que yo quitte la terre parce que yo pas vle bay bon Dieu gloire pour garder avec la foi toute bénédiction que bon Dieu gagne pour yo juste seulement ouais souffrance yo. Et moi comprendre souffrance c'est pas un bagage qui facile. Mais quelques monde bon Dieu bay yon goûter de guérison. Et au lieu yo bay bon Dieu gloire le yo senti yon moment de la paix, you're playing P+. I hope you understand. I'm saying in Creole, but I hope you understand. I said there are some people, God takes them out of suffering for a moment so that they can get a taste of what goodness feels like, what peace feels like, what love feels like, what the glory of God feels like. And rather than they relish in that, they keep talking about the negativity and they don't respect the moment of peace that God gives. You've already been your own judge. You've already judged your life. You've already condemned yourself. You've already basically said, Lord, I close the book on my blessings. I prefer to suffer. And if you choose that life, don't bring anybody else with you. Si vous choisissez la vie ça, pour être dans la peine, rester dans bagay négatif, rester dans bagay sale, al pour compte. Pas encourager l'autre monde pour joindre ensemble avec vous. Leave them out of it. Go there by yourself. If you choose destruction, go alone. Don't take a whole group of people to so they could be sad with you. No, let them be free. There was one time Jesus said, and he spoke into me, he said, move out the way so I can heal them. Sometimes you are in your own way. Move out the way. You're stopping people from being blessed. Move out the way. What does the next slide say? Because we're almost done. We're almost done. 1 Peter 3, verse 15 to 18. It said, be ready at all times. 1 Pierre 3, verset 15 à 18. It says, be ready at all times. Si bon Dieu vient avec un 40 jours de jeûne, nous supposons préparer pour ça. You got to be ready. You can't be saying, Lord, well, you got to give me 21 days notice, 2 weeks notice. And there's no advance when it comes to your life. I bet you, si m'te dit chaque monde, après 21 jours, chaque monde va recevoir $10 million. If I told everybody they're going to, on the end of the fasting, you're going to get $10 million each. Pas seulement nous pas d'argent manger bagaille, nous pas supposé manger, nous pas manger même. Y'all wouldn't, not, trust me, I know some of y'all lying. If I would have told you $10 million is ready for you after the fast, not only would you avoid unrestricted food, you wouldn't eat at all because you would have been like, nah, I don't know if this thing got something in it. I don't want to be disqualified. I can do 21 days without food for my $10 million. And then all we said was there's 21 days of fasting from restricted foods. And you couldn't even do that. And so you're saying the $10 million, because I can touch it, is more important than the blessings that God had for me. So what happened to you if you have $10 million but you lose your health? Where's that $10 million going? Si vous gagnez $10 millions et then kounya ou perdi santé ou. Côté $10 millions l'argent ça. Combien de monde qui dans nursing home qui te gagne millions de dollars and the nursing home is sucking all that money? Okay. You are your own judge. I'm not your judge. I said it already. Is that the end? Is that the end? Is that the end? Is that the end? Okay, so that's the end. Be ready at all times. Mais, même Jean, bon Dieu te délivre Nineveh. The same way God delivered Nineveh, he can deliver you. John 3, verse 16 says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever, what? Believe. That's the first thing I wrote. Believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. What does verse 17 say? For he did not come into this world to condemn the world, but the world through him might be saved. Nous avons 7 jours qui restent. We have 7 days left. Bon Dieu dit, je vais renouveler le contrat ensemble avec nous. I am going to renew this contract with you. I gave you 21 days. You messed up 14. I'm going to give you 7 more days to get it right. 7 jours encore pour retourner dans la place là. Bon Dieu gagne miséricorde. Bon Dieu gagne grâce. Il gagne compassion. C'est Dieu ça qu'on a servi. Mais dans 7 jours ça yo, qui rete, pas faire mon Dieu want. Même Jean, Jésus dit, pas pécher, retourner, pas pécher encore. Ou même, retourner, pas pécher encore. Mais connais les dieux. I know it's hard. And I'm not talking about those who have health issues. Je ne vais pas parler avec les gens qui ont problème de santé. Ou même, ou connais qui ça. Et il y a quelques bagages, bon Dieu, voulait pour suspendre faire. Pendant semaine ça, suspendre faire. Il y a des gens là qui aiment parler en pile. Si bon Dieu, dans 21 jours ça, il ne pas parler dans nos oreilles pour dire ou parler trop, il y a un problème. Ça veut dire ou parler trop, ou pas même tendre le bon Dieu à parler. I'm talking to those who have the tendency of talking too much. If during this 21-day fast, God did not tell you that you talk too much, that means you talk so much you don't even hear when he's speaking. God is renewing that 21 days, and he's going to reduce it in the last 7 days. What are you going to do about it? Tout le monde qui te dos à dos, fixe ko. Tout le monde qui t'a parlé moun mal, suspend. Moun qui t'a plaigné, suspend. Moun qui a parlé l'église mal, frère yo mal, sœur yo mal, suspend. Those of you who are gossiping, speaking, those of you who have or just addicted to negativity, so much dirt in your mind, in your body, in your soul, you tell God, I need this disgusting disease out of me. I need it out. If God did not speak to you during this 14 days that just passed, there is something wrong with you. There is something wrong. I'm sorry. Bon Dieu, pas jamais quitter ou entrer dans un jeune comme ça pour lui pas même parler avec vous. Impossible. Si vous pas entendre les voix, bon Dieu, il y a un problème, il y a une connexion qui pas là. There's a disconnection between me and God. Si Jésus retournait sur la terre pour lui réconcilier nous avec papa, qui Jean ou pas attendez papa, il pas fait sens. He reconciled me back to God and I can't even hear my own father. There's a problem. So let's bow our heads. On nous baisser tête nous. On nous demande à bon Dieu avec un cœur sincère. Délivrez-moi, Seigneur.